All right. People don't reward who you are, they reward what they believe you are. Just the reality, the truth. So control the signal, control the story, control the results. Welcome to Naturally Magnetic Men. I'm your host for today, Coach D. We're going to be diving deep into 10 archetypes, and I created a paradigm, a blueprint within a PDF that we're going to follow and just give you like a little bit of a basic understanding, why an archetype exists. Because your style's not random, it's a reflection of who you are. It's the identity, the foundation of your presence. Now, there's multiple things to build the tree of who you are. So we have lifestyle, how you live, your daily routine, your habits, your social skills, your hobbies, and your social feeling structure. That's a part of the lifestyle. Now, as we go into personality, the confidence, the energy, the assertiveness, the emotional nature, your social comfort. That's the brain stuff. Then we go to the values, ambition, integrity, independence, family, legacy, career. What do you do? What is your role, your work environment, your income level, and your growth path? Environment. So the city where you live, the culture, the climate, the social scene, and the cost of living, this all play a role. Now, physical characteristics, what were you giving, your body type, your facial structure, your height, your skin tone, your hair type, your race. It plays a factor if you could be congruent to the archetype that you want to do, if it's going to work out for you, or it's going to be pretty hard. So your style, your archetype, the expression of your identity, the first impression. It's the immediate image you send without saying a word. So it's what they see and how they feel. And today I'm going to be covering these 10 archetypes. As you can see here, galactic gentleman, street luxury king, bad boy, a little bit of rebel, sort of creative, Korean modern gentleman, Miami luxury, athletic performer, urban professional, rugged outdoorsman, minimalist. There is no best archetype. There's only the right archetype for you. So keep yourself, master your image, and attract the life and relationships you truly want. So how do we discover our archetype? Let's zoom in a little bit. Discover your archetype, the diagnostics and framework to find the style that works for you. What is your lifestyle? So basically, where do you spend most of your time? Are you corporate, office, business meetings? Are you creative? You go to museums? You go to parks? Are you a nightlife kind of guy? You like to go to clubs, events, and parties? Or are you athletic? You spend most of your time in the gym, health, performance, running. Are you outdoors, trips, hiking? Are you a minimalist? Low key, coffee, chilling. Number 2, let's get a little bit closer. Facial characteristics. What is your body type? Which is very important. Are you lean? Are you athletic? Are you muscular? Are you stocky? And then height also plays a role. Sorry to say, where does your height stand from? Are you short? Are you average height? Are you tall? Are you super tall? After that, you have to add the facial structure. What is your face like? Soft, hard, masculine, balanced? Your hair to play the role in the archetype too. Are you balding? Do you got good hair? Do you got short hair? Do you got wavy hair? Do you got braids? You got curls? All of that plays a role. Beard potential. Do you have a beard to help make the archetype congruent to what you need? Okay. Now we move on to step 3, ethnic features and cultural aesthetics. So basically, it's the background and of influence you have on your profile of yourself or who you are. Your skin tone, whether you're white, black, tan, yellow, it's all going to play a role. And then the hair texture type, as I spoken before, which applies to the skin color that you are to dictate your archetype. And then your facial features. Are your eyes big? Are your eyes small? Do you have a nice, do you have a European nose? Do you have an ethnic nose, which is stronger? Do you have a small lip, a big lip? Because these play a role when you want to portray a certain archetype, and then cultural style influences based off what you've learned, where you grew up, within your racial preferences. Number 4, personality. How would you describe yourself? I'm in the confident, dominant, and creative sections. That's pretty much me. Are you reserved? You can do a refined style. Are you confident? You want to be like a little bit of a bad boy? Are you dominant? You want to be a rebel? Creative, Soho, artsy, adventurous, traveling, Miami, lifestyle, discipline, focus, figure out your personality. Step number 5, dating and life goals. When it's your primary goals, when it comes to women and life, what are you looking for? Long-term relationship, future wifey, casual dating, flings, fun, exploring yourself, social status, influence and being respected, climbing up the ladder, professional presence, career authority and credibility, or a balanced lifestyle, mix of everything. And then we fall into your recommended archetypes. If you want to be like a rebel bad boy, it's going to be difficult if you have a very twinky face. If you got an Asian to play that type of thing, then he's going to have to be like an ABG, wearing like a beanie and stuff like that, and supplement it with other things, versus a guy who has a hard masculine face, which will be easier for him. So some archetypes will be easier for you to get into, and some will be really hard. You're just going to have to work with what you got. So remember, an archetype is not a limitation, it is a strategy. You can evolve, you can blend elements over time, but mastery comes from commitment and one core identity, figuring out who you are and how to supplement that style, that energy within you. So, number 3, the halo effect. This is a real thing. How people perceive you is how you're going to be treated. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you how it is. I've seen racism, being a minority who's of a mixed African heritage, who's also brown as well as black. I get treated different versus my friends who are white, who are welcome into the room, praised, easily more attracted, just easier for them to do what they got to do. They don't have to jump through too many hurdles because society perceives them as higher value. So, number 1, Europeans, they see your style, grooming, and energy, how you're dressing. First impression, they instantly categorize what they see. Halo effect, positive traits, assume how you present yourself. So when I'm dressing in my Lululemon aesthetic, or if I'm dressing in polo, people are more warm to me, more receptive, more happy to speak to me because they see like this guy's in shape. He takes care of himself. He's about his business. He got some money on him. Versus like if I'm dressing like a bad boy with a leather jacket, it's going to put me into a niche market where like more people will be hyper polarized and more attracted to it, while other people will be like, this guy kind of a red flag of what says, with the truth, 3 to 7 seconds, takes the time for the first impression, assumptions, how you dress, how you look, status, wealth, success, confidence, and the behavior towards you, how they treat you, their assumptions, not the real you, the result in your life. The way people treat you creates opportunities and experiences. We see it: dating, business, social life, and networking. What people evaluate instantly: presentation, status signals, confidence. You see, you also got to work on your style and your grooming, your status, your confidence, how you carry yourself, your life choices, and your personality. It's huge. So the halo effect in action, you'll get more respect without demanding it. You'll build trust. You'll attract better opportunities, and you'll become more influential without trying. So, key takeaway, all right? People don't reward who you are, they reward what they believe you are. Just the reality, the truth. So control the signal, control the story, control the results.